So you have a great ensemble cast, crazy rapid zombies, Las Vegas, and a zombie tiger. Is Zack Snyders involved again? I'm in.
I like it spooky.
Hey, what's up, Horror Headz? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Bobby. Welcome to my channel. I talk all things horror, and today we are talking about Army of the Dead, that was directed by Zack Snyder, that just hit Netflix this past weekend. And before I get started with this video, please make sure you smash that like button at the bottom of this video, just because it helps your ball out and it will also help out this video, and it would just mean a lot. Following the zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a group of mercenaries take the ultimate gamble, venture into the quarantine zone to pull off the greatest heist ever attempted. Army of the Dead was directed by Zack Snyder. So Army of the Dead hit Netflix this past Friday, and I was super excited to see this film, guys. You guys do not understand. I'm a big zombie head. I love zombie movies. Being as though Snyder's returned into the horror genre doing another zombie film, I couldn't be more excited because his version of Dawn of the Dead absolutely was amazing. It's one of my favorite zombie films ever, and I had a good time with that film back in the day. Having him back doing Army of the Dead was such an amazing thing to hear because he just did an absolutely great job with Dawn of the Dead. And I had such a great time watching this movie because this movie didn't take itself too seriously, and then when it did have its serious moments, you actually was invested in those moments. It was something made to be taken seriously, and you absolutely understood and connected with these characters because you actually grew to love these characters. Some of them weren't all that great, but majority of these characters was a good time. Like I said before, the cast in this movie is great. You have Dave Bautista absolutely killing it in this movie. You have Omari Hartwick, that was just amazing. I love seeing Omari Hartwick doing more horror movies just because he did such a great job in Spell, and he was a blast in this movie, and I didn't expect to like his character because at first I thought he was going to come off as a douchebag, but he was actually likable in my opinion. We also got Ella Parnell and Tig Notaro. Now Tig Notaro was the scene stealer in this movie, and even though she wasn't in this movie as much, but she absolutely killed it. I wanted to see more of her because she was really funny. She was the comedic relief. It was just great to see her in this environment, dealing with all these zombies, dealing with these crazy behind people, and it was just a good time just seeing her in here doing her thing and killing it. I felt like her humor fit perfectly in this film. She's also queer, which is amazing. So Team LGBTQ, happy soon to be Pride Month, everybody. There's so many amazing people in this movie, so many recognizable faces, and it was just a joy just to see this ensemble cast come together and absolutely kill it in the zombie flick. Now, speaking of zombies, the zombies was all that in this film, okay? I absolutely love the zombies. There was different versions of zombies. You have the regular ones, and then you have the alphas, and the alphas are the ones that did not come to play. They're not your stereotypical zombies that's just walking slow movement. They're going after brains and, you know, all the other stuff. These alpha zombies are super smart. They actually communicate in ways without words. They understand each other. They actually can produce children, which is interesting. They're a little bit more vicious compared to the average zombie. So I love these alpha zombies. I wish we understood them more. I wish we kind of understood where they came from. Because in the beginning of the film, we understand how the whole zombie outbreak happened, but it all happened from one zombie. And I wonder why this type of zombie, this alpha zombie, can turn certain zombies into alphas, and then you got the regular ones. It's a little confusing to me. So if you guys know, please let me know in the comments below how they make the difference between the regular zombies and the alphas. I know if you get bit by an alpha, you turn into an alpha. It's just a big confusing thing to me. So if you guys can explain it to me, let me know in the comments below. Another thing I like about this film is that you can tell Zack Snyder's appreciation for the movie Aliens. You can tell Zack Snyder got so much love for Aliens when he was making this movie. He paid homage in so many ways as far as the characters, the scenes, certain things that was happening in the movie. It took me back to the movie Aliens, which I absolutely love. So if you have Aliens and Dawn of the Dead and sort of kind of put them together as far as, you know, action scenes and things like that, you kind of get this movie. I don't want to reach too far because obviously the zombies and the aliens are completely different, but there's some interesting things that remind you of Aliens. For instance, the character Chambers. As soon as I seen that red bandana, I said, Vasquez. Vasquez all the way, baby. And guess what? She kicked ass like Vasquez. So I can just tell that was her inspiration. The red bandana, the one scene that she actually got to fight the zombies, it was kind of reminiscent to Vasquez scene when she was alone fighting the aliens. It was just all so good, and I love every bit of it because I'm a huge Aliens fan. So when I seen that, I was just cheering. I was super hyped, and I was rooting for my girl Chambers. I have to hit up Samantha Wen, who plays Chambers in this movie, because she killed it. She was one of my favorite characters in this. And also there was a scene at the end of the film with Tig Notaro that remind me of Aliens. The whole, you know, helicopter ship situation. I'm not going to give it away because I want you guys to see it. But if you've seen Aliens and you've seen the whole shit thing with Bishop and Ripley, it's kind of similar. But I'm not going to give it away because so much more happened. I think that's part of the main reason why I love this film so much, because it reminds me so much of that movie, but it just has its own twist to it. So Zack Snyder, I see you. I see you. Not too many people make love letters to Aliens, so I'm so happy that you did that. Can we get into the zombie tiger? That zombie tiger was a lot and terrifying. They did a great job using CGI, making the zombie tiger. He was actually terrifying, and I loved it so much. There was one scene when the zombie tiger actually has this moment, and it was absolutely gory and brutal and awesome. That's what I wanted to see. I said, I hope the zombie tiger is not just for show. I want to see him in action, and the zombie tiger gave us what we needed and gave us what we wanted.
He did what needed to be done.
Overall, guys, this movie was such a blast to watch. Zack Snyder did an absolutely amazing job using Las Vegas as the staple in the environment in this film, because we never really got a zombie movie taking over the whole city such as Las Vegas like that. It was so interesting to see these characters turn into zombies. You got the impersonators of Elvis, you got like the showgirls. Everybody's just enjoying their life, having a good time in Las Vegas like we all usually do if we end up going to Vegas, and they all of a sudden just turn into zombies. And they're wearing their suits, they're looking crazy, they're a character, but now they're zombies because this disease or virus is spreading rapidly, and obviously there's no point going home and trying to change and get out of town because you just mind your business having a good time. All of a sudden somebody bites you, and then there you go, you're zombified. Also, the cinematography was great. Zack Snyder always knows what he's doing when it comes to cinematography. He did a great job with all his other movies. I'm a big fan of it, and I just love the look of this film. He's interested in angles when it comes to the shots, which makes the movies a lot better, in my opinion. And he also used a lot of out-of-focus shots, which is interesting because there's a lot of scenes in this movie where you see a zombie or even just a human being, a character in this movie, and they're backing up or coming forward, and all of a sudden they just become out of focus, and it stay on that shot for maybe a good 5 seconds. And it's still out of focus, and then it just jumps to the next thing. So I kind of like small things like that, especially in this film, because if you're in Las Vegas, you all know Las Vegas is hot. So it kind of gave me like that really hot, humid type of feel, just because when you're outside in the heat for too long, and it kind of gives you like that like blurriness and mugginess. I kind of just felt that in this movie. Y'all probably think I'm weird as hell saying that, but hopefully you guys understand what I mean. Also, he makes great use of the sunrises and sunsets. They're absolutely beautiful, especially in Las Vegas. That's one thing in Las Vegas that I love to see is the sunrises and sunsets because it's so beautiful there. And they made sure that they used that in this film along with this crazy-ass zombie apocalypse going on. So overall, I had a good time watching Army of the Dead. It was such a blast to watch. I wish I got a chance to experience it in theaters, but I'm just quite not ready to just hit the theaters just yet. So I'm happy that it came to Netflix. I had a good time watching it there, and I suggest that you guys all watch it if you haven't already. So I give Army of the Dead a fat 4.0 out of a 5, a horror head watch. I recommend this movie for everybody except for children. It's such a blast. It's a good time. I had small little problems with this movie, but then again, it's a zombie film. It's a zombie film. You can't take it too seriously. We're here to have a good time. I fell in love with the characters. I know some people hate the characters. I absolutely love the characters. I love the zombies. I love everything about this movie. And I might be overhyped right now because it's just fresh off my mind, but I absolutely love this movie. Again, I did have some small problems with it. Small minor problems. I just want to know the whole situation that happened with the alpha zombie in the beginning of the film, where it came from, what type of zombie this is, why is it an alpha, why can it affect certain people to become an alpha and not an alpha. I have a lot of questions when it comes down to the origins of the zombie, but then again, I guess we'll get that maybe in a sequel. That would be awesome. Also, I had some gripes with the disposal of some characters and how certain people survived and how some people didn't survive. Just a few little nitpicky things that I didn't enjoy about the film. But overall, again, I enjoy it. I'm still giving it a 4.0 out of a 5. Such a great time. So yeah, let me know if you've seen Army of the Dead. If you did, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And if you're going to check it out, please let me know in the comments below what you think about the movie after you watch the film, because I'm so curious to know what you guys think about it. So Army of the Dead is out on Netflix right now, and I feel like there's no excuse not to watch it because I feel like everybody have Netflix. And if you don't have Netflix, I'm sure you're using somebody else's account to watch Netflix, so there should be no excuses. So thanks again, guys, for watching this video. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that like button, smash that like button. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.